everyone, and thanks for joining us here on location at 17th and M Streets in downtown Lincoln. Joining me this morning is Councilman Brody Weber, Near South Neighborhood Association Secretary Kathy Wilkin, and our Assistant Director of Transportation, Thomas Schaefer. Investing in streets across our city and within our neighborhoods is one of our community's and my administration's top priorities. And we do this work because we know that well-maintained streets support economic development, they promote and enhance our safety, and they support our high quality of life here in Lincoln. And this spring, our community reaffirmed this priority when they voted decisively in favor of our Lincoln on the Move initiative. And this has allowed the City of Lincoln to further invest in our streets at record levels. Since its inception in 2019, Lincoln on the Move has added $102 million to our city's overall street budget through the first 6 years of the program, resulting in more than 220 lane miles of new and resurfaced streets. Lincoln on the Move is making it easier, safer, and smoother for our community members to drive to work, for our children to travel to school, for customers to support our local businesses. This morning, I'm so excited to be joined here to announce that this Lincoln on the Move project has been completed right here on 17th Street. Thanks to our community's investment in Lincoln on the Move, we are so proud that improvements like this project are able to efficiently connect residents to downtown shops and businesses, to help students traveling up to the University of Nebraska Lincoln campus, and enhance mobility not only for drivers, but for cyclists and pedestrians. And that's actually just the improvement and value that you see above ground. To maximize efficiency and to minimize disruptions for our community members, our city team also completed a major water main replacement as we made surface improvements to 17th Street. That brings the city's combined investment in this project to just over $6 million. Now, here to share more details about this street improvement and water main replacement project is Lincoln Transportation Utilities Director, Assistant Director of Transportation, Thomas Schaefer. Thomas, thanks so much for all of your work on this.
Thank you, Mayor. The Lincoln on the Move 17th Street Improvement Project and associated water main project are perfect examples of how our team plans and coordinates projects to reduce construction impacts while improving city infrastructure. By coordinating these two projects together, we were able to reduce the construction time in this area by 6 months. The street improvements are complete, and the orange cones of progress will be picked up later this week once the final project items are completed. The 17th Street project stretches from A to S streets, and the $3 million project is one of 6 Lincoln on the Move quarter-cent sales tax funded street projects that we are constructing this year. These 6 projects represent nearly $18 million of investment that is improving nearly 36 lane miles of streets spread out all across the 4 quadrants of our city. For this project, we improved 4.8 lane miles of road by fixing the base of the street to make it safer, sealing the cracks, and adding a new surface for a smoother drive. We also adjusted the public utilities, added new pavement markings, replaced several curbs and ramps, and improved the accessibility in the neighborhood. A buffered bike lane was added to the east side of 17th Street from A to R streets. This effort will enhance the safety for bicyclists by providing a designated space for them to travel. It will do improved connectivity between the neighborhoods, businesses, UNL campus, and the nearby bike paths, and support multiple transportation modes and the community's bike plan. Buses will now use the bike lane to pick up and drop off passengers to minimally impact vehicle traffic. Our team moved the existing parking from the east side to the west side of the street between B and G streets. Metered parking remains on the west side of the street between O and S. These changes maintain parking in the area while enhancing that transit access. From above the street to now below it, crews replaced water mains along 17th Street from A to H, K to O, and also portions of B, C, and E streets. This $3.1 million project improved infrastructure and will help increase the water pressure for the neighborhood and decrease our community's maintenance costs in the area. As we celebrate the reopening of 17th Street this week and make the final traffic signal updates to increase traffic flow, we lift up another successful street improvement that was made possible by our community's backing of the Lincoln on the Move funding. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thomas. I mean, increased water pressure, shaving 6 months off of the construction by combining this with the water main replacement. There's so much good that's happening because of this project. I want to thank you and the entire team at LTU, as well as the private sector contractor, Dax Construction, whose hard work really made this project become a reality for our community. I also just want to say that Lincoln on the Move projects like this one are about so much more than new pavement. They are about making life easier, safer, and better for the people who call Lincoln home. People like Near South neighborhood resident and association secretary, Kathy Wilkin. Kathy, we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming and for your commitment to building strong, healthy neighborhoods. I'd just love if you'd like to say a few words.
I would love to. Thank you for the invitation. I am Kathy Wilkin, and a longtime resident of the Near South neighborhood located in central Lincoln. I love this part of the city. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to see the 17th Street transformed. And to know we have a new water main infrastructure under the street is an additional win-win for us. I'm excited about increased water pressure, a little bit more in the shower. Thank you. This street improvement isn't about just a smoother and safer street, although it certainly is. It is about connection. Whether we're walking our kids to school, biking to our parks, and we have this great new bike lane I'm so excited about, or simply driving to the grocery store, this upgrade makes our life easier, safer, and much more enjoyable. It sure is for me. This is where I drive to work every day. Goodbye, potholes. To me, this beautiful improvement sends a message that the Near South and the surrounding neighborhoods really do matter. When we see projects like this, we know our city leaders are listening to us and taking action to improve our quality of life, one street at a time. So on behalf of myself and my many residents and friends here in the Near South neighborhood, thank you, Mayor. Thank you to the City of Lincoln, the Lincoln Transportation and Utilities, and especially the city workers who transformed 17th Street no matter the weather conditions. I watch them every day talk about hard work. This street has been under construction for a while, but the long-term value is already showing. I appreciate it every day, and so do my tires. Thank you, Lincoln.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. Appreciate your words. And you mentioned local leaders listening, and we have one of them right here with us. Lincoln City Council members play a really important role in supporting investment in our streets. Councilman Brody Weber has made them a top priority, and part of this street project is in his district. We wanted to invite him to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor, for having me on this beautiful day to talk about roads. Always a good day to do so. I also want to extend my sincere thanks to all of the individuals, the city staff, the engineers, the contractors, and the community leaders whose hard work made the 17th Street Lincoln on the Move project a success. As a member of the Lincoln City Council, I'm committed to building and maintaining a street network that not only keeps people moving, but also strengthens our neighborhoods, supports our local businesses, and improves our quality of life. That's exactly what Lincoln on the Move has accomplished, and thanks to the continued support of Lincoln voters, it's exactly what we'll continue to do, delivering for years to come. The 17th Street project is a shining example of that success. It improves mobility, it enhances safety, and it opens new doors of opportunity for residents, businesses, and visitors alike. I'm especially proud to be here today because a large portion of this project runs through the Northwest District that I am so honored to represent every day. It's exciting for me personally to think about the UNL students who will now enjoy a smoother and safer commute to campus. The same commute that I made not so long ago as a student, but I'll let you decide exactly how long ago. It's been a while, but you know, it's something that I really appreciate knowing that those students will have. This project is part of a broader citywide story. It's one where we've invested in both established neighborhoods and new growth areas, from our downtown to all of the corners of the city of Lincoln. Projects like this remind me what's possible when a community comes together with a shared vision and a commitment to progress. So thank you, Lincoln, for believing in better streets, the streets that we know that we deserve, and for investing in our shared future, and for continuing to show what we can achieve together when we move forward together. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Yeah, thank you so much, Councilmember. I share your gratitude, and once again want to offer my thanks to our community members for supporting Lincoln on the Move. Through this initiative, we are making streets and our quality of life better in Lincoln. With that, we would be happy to take any questions from the media. Any questions? Okay, great. Thank you again for joining us on this beautiful sunny morning in Lincoln, Nebraska, where we have safer, smoother streets running all across our city.